Hello, my little creatives, and welcome back to another episode of Drawfully Fun Draw with Me. We're going back into the Animal Crossing world today. Yay! And we're going again on my villager hunt challenge. It's my villager hunt drawing challenge where we draw every villager that we come across. And not only is it the challenge, but it's also a celebration of the new update that just came out. Because guess what, guys? I came across Sasha in one of the mystery islands. Yup, I did not grab an amiibo card. I found him in a mystery island. And guess what? I took him. Yes, I did invite him to come live on my island. It was just too big of an opportunity to pass up. It's Sasha, y'all. I needed Sasha in my island. So yes, we are going to draw Sasha. I did invite him. So now I got to go kick out another villager so I can make space for Judy. I will still be hunting for Judy as soon as I kick out another villager. All right, guys. So today we're going to draw Sasha in all of his fabulous looking glory. I gave it a little twist. I gave him some little shorts. I hope you don't mind. I like to give the characters a little change to make it a little bit more my own. So feel free to keep it more authentic. I'll put up a real picture of Sasha somewhere here and you guys can draw him the original way, or you can follow along with me and draw him with the shorts. I thought it looked a little cuter with shorts, but that's just my opinion. All right, guys, let's begin. Let's start with the eyes today. He's got some really gorgeous eyes. So we're going to come over here and do a big rainbow curve right in the center of your page. But before you close this out or before you finish, we're going to come all the way around. Make a really big eyeball. So it's a continuation of that big rainbow curve. So continue that and then draw two sparkles, 1 and 2. Two sparkles right in the eye. Now he does have one little eyelash popping out here in the corner. It's a little round eyelash right there on the edge. And you know me, guys, we always got to color the pupils. No matter what, I got to color these pupils. There we go. Looking good so far, so good. Now, already looking like Sasha. Look at that. Now, we're not going to do the same exact eye. He's looking over to the right, and this right eye looks a little more pronounced than this one. We're going to see more of that rainbow curve here. You'll see in a second what I'm talking about. We're going to do a really big curve all the way around. Really big rainbow curve. Like that. Kind of round it out a little bit on the bottom. And then we're going to do a circle in the middle. We're not going to do the same curve along the edge. Nope, we're going to do a big circle going all along the middle here. Now keep going. Don't touch the side here. We want to keep this a little open so we have a little bit of white in the eye. There we go. And then, of course, the same little wing of an eyelash right here. Do a little curve. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And you got yourself a cute little eyelash. Adorable. Let's do his sparkles. One right on the top. One on the bottom, and we're going to color in that pupil nice and dark. Otherwise it's just creepy, and I don't like creepy. No, it's not Halloween anymore. We don't want creepy. All right, there we go. You know, Sasha reminds me of some kind of little college frat boy. He looks like a little frat boy with his little varsity Letterman jacket. It's so cute. I love it. All right, there we go. He's like a little preppy boy. That's what he is. He's a little preppy boy. Let's go. Now, I did do this eye just a tad bit bigger, but that's okay. You guys get the idea. You can make it a little smaller if you want. That probably will haunt me throughout the rest of the drawing, but that's okay. We'll manage. We'll grit right through it. Let's do a jelly bean nose. Very basic jelly bean nose right here in the center. Nothing fancy. And a very basic smirk. Today it's not going to be an open mouth. Now, if you do want to do an open mouth, you can come here and just do a little happy face curve and close it out so it looks like he has more of a big smile. But I felt like a little smirk was more appropriate with the way he has his little pose and his little stance today. All right, let's do the very basic head shape. It's going to be a round circle going all the way around. Ready? So right about from the top of your eye, I'm going to come around and start making the shape of my face. I kind of like to go around on just one side and then come over here and then meet myself back over here just because it's hard to see exactly where I'm going. But that's just me. You guys can go however you like. I'm going to kind of start where I think the ear is going to go. So just about right here. Bring it down. And curve it into where I left off, and voila, you have the shape of the head. Now we got a couple of things up here we got to do. We have to do this cute little hair system he's got. They're like little bangs. The original has it flat on his head, whereas today I decided to make it a little more puffy so it actually shows on top of his head. So feel free to do it your way. We're also going to do 2 ears. So we're going to start from right here, bring this upwards, big old curve, really big bunny ears, like that. And then we're going to continue and do the inner ear. So bring it all around and close it out on the bottom. Boop, like that. Easy peasy, right? So far, so good. Now we're going to go ahead and do the hair that he has here. This really big, I'm not going to say mohawk. It's not a mohawk today like my characters, but it's very similar. So it's this big patch of hair. Now again, I changed it up a little bit, so feel free to go more of the authentic Sasha way if you prefer. I'm going to come over here and make one look like it's popping up. So it's going to be a little bubble of hair, kind of like little swoops of hair. Make another one coming around here. 2, 3, 4, and 5 is going to close out behind the ear. Boop, like that, kind of like if it's coming out from right back here. There you go. And then we're going to go ahead and do another ear right up here. Bring it all the way up and down. Kind of line it up a little bit where this one is. Maybe a little taller. He is kind of tilted a little bit. So this side may just be a little taller. Do your inner ear just like the other one. And bam, we got ourselves an adorable Sasha head. Let's go ahead and do the jacket. The jacket was so much fun to draw. I need to start incorporating more Letterman jackets into my drawings because this was adorable, let me tell you. Super, super cute. Let's start with the little collar. So I'm going to do a little V right underneath, kind of center of his face. And then I'm going to come out and do another little V shape upwards. You can kind of close this off with a little line right in the middle. This is where he is going to have all of his buttons going down. So if you want to go ahead and do that, you can bring it down to kind of give yourself already a shape of where the body's going. I'm giving it a little curve going inwards like that. Okay, awesome, awesome. Go a little further down. There we go. Now I'm going to come over here and do the torso. This is not the arm. This is the torso. So right here, bring this down, but only halfway. And then over here, we're going to do it again, but this time we're curving kind of like a letter C. This is where the difference is between the actual Letterman jacket and the sleeves. They have 2 different tones, 2 different colors. Usually the sleeves in the Letterman jacket are kind of like a pleather or a leather kind of material, and then you have the cloth on the front. So right here, we're going to make that division of the 2 fabrics to a little curve. All right. And then we're going to do the arm on this side first. We're going to have him with his arms in his pocket. So I'm going to come over here and make an elbow curve. So from right about here, bring this around and curve it inwards as an elbow. Just like that. Okay, now come up here on the top, do another one to match. Leave off more or less where you left off on that one. And then we're going to make the pocket right here, a little curve. And make it look like a rectangle curve. Block it out like that. And now my Sharpie is very thick, so let me see if I can get a nice thin line in here. Nope. And make those little ladders. Boop. Suppose I should have made it a little thicker, but when you have a thinner pencil, I do recommend you use pencil, by the way. I do Sharpie only because it shows up better on camera. So use a pencil in case you need to erase. I like to make this line a little thicker on the bottom so I can make 2 different colors, but it's up to you. Let's come over here and do this side. This side's not going to be as big as this one. It's coming around from the other side. So don't make it too big. We're just going to make a little line coming out from right here. Very basic. And then from this corner, make it a little more round. Not such a sharp elbow like this one. A little more round, kind of like this. And then we're going to make the pocket. So the pocket's going to be right here. Same effect that we did for the other one. And then that line in the middle. So that this side right here is going to be the striped side and then a blank solid side. And there we go, looking good so far. Now let's go ahead and close out the bottom half. So we're just going to bring this line a little down on both sides and then make another long rectangle shape. So bring it around Don't worry if you went over. See how this line did go down? I did that on purpose. We are going to come down this way a little bit more and close it out. Boop. So right here, that line does want to come all the way down because we're going to have a big rectangle right here where there's a little button. This is the part of a Letterman jacket that also has a button on the bottom half, as well as all the buttons that come down here. And then, of course, do your little stripes right here. Doop, doop, doop. And buttons. I'm going to have 5 buttons in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Now he also has a big letter K right on top of the jacket. So we're going to do this in that that kind of Letterman style font. So it's going to look like a rectangle on the top. Like that. Another rectangle on the top right here. I'm not closing out the little corners. This one's going to come down like if you're drawing a letter I to another rectangle. And this one's going to come down right here. Again, the Sharpie is very thick, so it may start bleeding a little bit and making it look really smushy. So if you're using a pencil, it's probably going to be better. Bring this down halfway. Another line here. And down with a rectangle. Now, hopefully you got that. If you want to pause the video, go back, or just kind of look up what a letter K would look like in this font, or you could just draw the letter K. It's up to you. You don't have to do it exactly like mine. Now, I do want to give it some little depth here to make it look like the pockets are a little full, so I am going to add some little lines, kind of forming where the hand would be, more or less. You can do one here on the top. I decided to leave that one a little blank, but you can. All right, so now it looks like his hands are really tucked into those pockets. And now let's move on to the shorts. Really cute shorts. I have him in a walking pose. So I have the right leg kind of facing to the left, while the left leg is behind it going downwards. So he is walking. So right here, we're going to bring down the shorts in this corner like that. Bring down the shorts on this side. All right, now I'm going to do the center mark of the shorts right here. Center mark, and right in the middle, kind of like if you're making the letter T, bring it down in an angle. Remember, we want these shorts to kind of look like it's angling. It is a little closer up. And then a rainbow curve. Big old rainbow curve. And then you just close this one out right here. Like that. Now let's do the little leg. Bring this down. Remember, they have little stubby feet, so we don't really have to draw actual feet. I think that's why I love drawing Animal Crossing characters so much, because I get out of having to do fingers and feet and toes. It's not my forte. So I love Animal Crossing characters, really, because they're a lot easier. And they're just so cute. They really are. Let's do the other leg right here. Like I said, it's going behind this one. So kind of bring it out, popping out. And upwards. Boop. Like that. Look how adorable. But there's more. He needs a tail. Let's do a big fluffy tail back here. Kind of the same way his hair is really puffy up here. Let's do a nice little bubble. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Cute little tail. And there you have it, guys. That is it. This is, oh no, wait. Oop, I forgot. This looks a little odd here. I want to close this out. Bloop and bloop. There we go. Now that looks better. See, now the shorts actually look like it's wrapped around the leg. Ah, there we go. And voila, we got ourselves Sasha from Animal Crossing, one of the new villagers that just came out from the update that was just released. And of course, guys, you know what comes next, right? Let's count down. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. The completed version. Yay! All right, guys. Now tell me, did you guys get the DLC? Do you guys love the DLC? If you did get it, I am obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with this update. I love the whole entire farming aspect. I'm creating a whole farm core theme now on top of my bear core island, so it's going to be adorable. I can't wait to finish it. Lots and lots of fun games I have on my island for my class that I teach for Animal Crossing. If my students are watching, you know what I'm talking about. And you guys have already seen Sasha on my island. And I will try to post some more video footage of me finding villagers. But for now, we'll just deal with the screenshots. Alright guys, if you liked what we did here, give the video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more full-length video tutorials on all sorts of characters, not just Animal Crossing. I do OCs, I do lots of requests. I do a lot of things, guys. So please feel free to send me any request for anything you want me to draw. Alright guys, until the next time, happy creating!